Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. It is Monday morning, the 31st of
Definitely
July.
can.
Can you believe it's July already? July 31st, going into
No,
August. I mean, this is like 2021 all over again. 2021 just like went, just flew
yeah.
by. Even though, everybody was quarantined up and in their house and hiding from the sun and everything. But it seems like this year has flown by too. Of course, I've been up here since last September, and September's just right around the corner. But it just seems like this year has flown by too. It just, I don't know, just crazy, crazy, crazy. How you doing this morning, brother?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Well, tooth
Doing great.
hurting, but or tooth
Yeah.
hole,
Tooth hole
jawbone.
hurting.
Yeah, the tooth
I hear
hole is
you.
hurting. But other than that, I'm doing good.
How was your trip back yesterday?
That was like 12 hours of scary.
12 hours. Is that because Mrs.
Well,
Bassman was driving, or?
yeah, because she was driving and because the crazies out there on the road was running us off, and
Yeah.
we had a diesel truck decide to come in our lane, and there was a truck in the lane next to us, so we had nowhere to go. I thought we was fixing to be pancaked.
Oh no. That's always scary with the big trucks. Even when they're not coming in your lane, when they're weaving in their own lane, and that
Yeah,
trailer's just doing that number, just getting closer and closer to
yeah.
you. Yeah, it gets scary. But those of you that didn't catch the show on Friday, we went live from the 40th annual Cincinnati Coin Show. Uh, Bassman himself came up all the way to Cincinnati to see little old me and Zoey and Laura Lala and Mr. Kevin. Oh, Mr. Kevin's not with us today because he's in meetings most of the day for his 9 to 5. So, Mr. Kevin, if you're watching, I hope they're not boring you too much, and you can stay awake for them there. And look forward to seeing you back on Wednesday, Mr. Kevin. But back to the coin show. Well, we'll talk about the coin show after we say hello to the fine folks here in a minute. But I just want to thank Bassman for coming up all the way to Arkansas and seeing us. Uh, as as he said, even while he was standing in the coin show, I didn't come up here for no coin show. But it's a bonus. It was a bonus that you got to go to your first coin show.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about all of Bassman's firsts here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks. Right off the bat, we got Mr. Dennis D saying Happy Monday, Tiny Kevin and Bassman. Good morning, Mr. Dennis D. We got Bassman. Hey, that's you.
That's me.
Saying good morning, Tiny Bassman and Kevin. We've got Kiddo Man. Good morning, man. We've got Silva Gata saying, Hi, how you are? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee looked like a good coin show. Thanks for sharing. It was an awesome show. It was really good. Wasn't too busy. Wasn't too slow. It just seemed like there was a steady flow of people coming in and out all day long.
Yeah, it was never very crowded.
Nope.
You
That was a
figured out.
good first show for you to be at because if you were at a crowded show, like shoulder to shoulder, back to back, you you wouldn't have you wouldn't have wanted to go to another show. But I believe that was a great first show for you to go to. It really was.
The only
We got
thing it was hard to get to was a chair in front of like a basket or anything like that to go through because
Yeah, they were
they
full.
they camp out in them chairs.
Yeah, they would. There was a lot of dealers buying too. Did you notice that?
Yeah. I,
Everywhere it seemed like there was a sign on the table. One had a banner that was like 15, 20 foot long in the back that said buying rare coins. I was like, wow. And there was all kinds of people that was buying coins. it amazed me how many people were buying. See Griller Stacker, good morning, sir. We've got Gold Aztec. Good morning, St. Tiny and Bassman. Good morning, sir. Raid Master. The years keep going faster and faster for us old farts.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the older I get, the faster they go.
Good morning, Mr. Wiles Palladino. Good morning, friends. Wishing you a great week. Absolutely. Silver Gator saying everything we already know. You're the man, Bassman. KG Coins. Good morning, sir. I got to meet KG Coins at the Cincinnati show.
Yes, we did.
Yep, him and his lovely wife. I was walking across the place as we were getting ready to go out, and I was going over to see the Durbins. Met Mr. Joe and Miss Diane Durbin there. Very cool folks. Well, I'd talk to them a lot anyway, but emails and such like that, and going in their auctions and stuff. By the way, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, the Durbins have auctions, have great items. So check them out. Their auction comes on right after our auction on Wednesdays. They're in Central Time, so we picked out our spot not to interfere with them. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they have coin auctions. So go check them out. And look who we got. We got Mr. Kevin. Coins making sense.
Hi, how are y'all doing?
How's the meetings going?
The miracle of miracle happened. A 4-hour meeting only took 2 hours.
What?
That's exactly. Awesome. That was my response too.
Nice.
So no, yeah. They were able to call it at 11 o'clock, and it was like, boom.
Nice.
So I had to make it here, man.
You are just in time to say hello.
Good morning, Drickett. How are you doing today?
Good morning. We've got Mr. Gen X Collectible saying can't stay. Just quick hello and thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up if you, ladies and gentlemen, haven't already. Lets YouTube know that you like what you see, and we're doing something right here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the doctors in the house. 55 Chevy saying, hey, all. I like that. Hey, all. I like that.
Got SF Kim Rush. Good morning, all. Good morning. How's it going out there on the West Coast?
Good morning, Azure Blue. Good morning, my beautiful stacking brothers and sisters. Hoping you are healthy, happy, and safe. Today is a great day to start something new and take a chance on improving your life and helping others. It's a nice sentiment. I like it.
Yes, sir.
We got Yo Fan.
Yo Fan.
He's just snoring away. You couldn't get him up for nothing this morning.
Got our favorite Tar Heel, Josh C, in the house. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Josh C. And we're caught up. It only took us 8 minutes and 56 seconds.
Oh, nice. See, so, on the ball today.
Mr. Kevin, I know we said our goodbyes through emails. Through messages. I looked for you and looked for you and looked for you. I was outside with Miss Diane Durbin and Coin Op, and got to meet Coin Op. The whole family of Coin Op. They are amazing people. If you haven't checked out Coin Op, go over and check out Coin Op. Surprisingly, they knew who I was as soon as I walked in. He was like Tiny Numismatics, and I was like, yeah. I was like, I know you, but I'm surprised you know me. Big, huge, 150,000 plus subscriber channel, knowing a little 3,000 plus subscriber channel. That was an amazing.
They take care of their community, and they know everybody that's in their community.
Yeah, it was really nice to meet a lot of you. We met a lot of people. Daddy Pa was there. RC Pops. Found out that RC Pops is one of our lurkers. So if you're lurking, RC Pops, I seen you. Great guy. The Durbans, KG Coins. Oh, I was going to tell the story. Me and Bassman were on our way out, and KG Coins and his wife were talking to somebody. Well, I'm assuming it was his wife. There was a young lady with, well, not. There was a young lady with KG Coins, and she turned around. And she goes, oh, "Tiny." Yep. Then he goes. Then she said, "He drives me crazy singing your brown sugar all day long." He'll be over there getting his coffee. Brown sugar. She said he drives me crazy with it. So I was like, sorry.
Sorry, it started an earworm.
Yeah. But I had a great time. I'm assuming, I know Bassman had a great time. Did you have a good time?
I had an excellent time. Got to see good friends. Got to meet good friends that I've known for 2-3 years. And I got to meet them in person this weekend. I can't say anything better than that.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. You've seen, I don't know if you've seen them or not around. They float around from channel to channel pretty often. Flag City Parks.
Oh, yeah.
I met him. He was there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy.
He was the gentleman that was outside with the proof sets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
One of them had a cracked case on it. And he went like this, and he popped that case open, and there was like 4 or 5 people there were like, I was like, something's wrong with the case. So he's getting those ones out there.
He's getting them out. He's preserving them, making sure that the bad air don't get to them.
Yeah.
Because, that humidity, that does terrible things to a coin.
Oh,
I don't know if Cincinnati had any lakes. You can't see any.
You can see the river. You can see the river everywhere you go. You can see the river.
No lakes.
Bassman Tiny, did you pick up anything at the coin show? I know Kevin did. Looking forward to seeing any.
I got some good deals. The second days of I got 1 coin, 2 coins, the first day, and then the second day I finally got to a chair and sat down and went through a bunch of pennies.
Yep, he bought a stack of wheat cents.
Bought a big stack of wheat pennies.
Got to meet Compton. Compton in the house. Good morning, Compton.
Got to meet
Compton at the coin show. Very cool guy.
Compton, yes, we did.
Yeah, got to walk around with Compton most of the day. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bassman said, the first day he bought his first coin at a coin show. He knocked out 2. Well, no, before the coin show, he knocked out his first number 1, and that was trading a coin. He traded me a 1921 S Morgan silver dollar for an 1888 O Morgan silver dollar. So that was his first trade. His second first was buying his first coin at a coin show.
Before either one of them, I met you. And
Kevin, that was the first. Meeting his first YouTubers, and just happened to be his cohorts, his partners in crime.
Yep.
And then he couldn't have bought his first coin off a nicer fella. And who was that, Mr. Bassman?
I don't know. I've forgotten his name.
Mr. Daniel from Coin Help You.
There
he bought his first. And another first with that first coin at a coin show was his first VDB.
Yep.
Bought a VDB off of Mr. Daniel from over Coin Help You.
Very nice.
I think that was the only 09 in the whole show.
Yeah, that was the only one I seen. Yep, couldn't find another one.
I found one shortly after I got away from you guys.
Oh, did you?
Yep. So
Yeah, Mr. Kevin was trying to shake us the whole show, but it was hard because we were following him.
oh yeah,
We were looking for the good deals right behind him because
We were
can
following
find
him around.
Yeah,
Oh,
he could. Go
I was
ahead.
trying to point out the good deals to you guys. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, go see this table over here. Go see this table over here.
Yeah, I didn't pick
And
up anything. I didn't do any shopping this.
You
this
got some
winter.
shiny nickels.
Oh yes, Mr. Bassman and Mr. Compton over there bought me a couple nickels. Bassman bought me a 1945S business strike nickel, amazing condition from Mr. Daniel. So that was his first two coins that he bought.
Yeah,
he
the
bought
first two I
VDB and
got was the VDB and the nickel.
Yep. And then Mr. Compton bought me a 1985 proof 69 cameo.
ooh,
Deep cameo from a gentleman that the same gentleman that Mr. From
Same
From the
guy.
gentleman that-
Penny.
yep, same
next
guy
to
that
next to Daniel.
yep.
No, the guy
And,
down at the corner where I was sitting, getting all those
Oh.
pennies.
Yep. And Mr. Kevin gave me an awesome Roosevelt dime. It was what was the year? I'm drawing a blank.
Is it trying to remember 47 or 49?
No, that was the wheat cent you gave Bassman.
Oh, that was the we sent to Bassman. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me a Roosevelt.
Mine was a 49, I think. 40 something.
1 second.
But I got to give it to Compton. Compton found a coin in the half price basket
Mm-hmm.
and showed the man. And he said, "Are you sure?" And the guy said, "Yes." And so he bought it for Tiny.
Yeah, it was in the half price bin, a slab
in the half
coin.
price bin.
Huh.
It, sir, was a 1951 SPCGS MS66 full bands. That is the coin that Mr. Kevin gave me.
And mine was
Yeah,
a
really nice.
Awesome coin. Yes, it's very beautiful. And here's the one that Mr. Compton bought out of the half price bin. You figured if it's in the half price bin, the case is going to be all scratched up and it's going to be destroyed. The case is absolutely perfect on this. It's 1985S PCGS Proof 69 Decan. And you guys know how I like my proof nickels. I mean,
Oh yeah.
and look at that case. I mean, you can't see any scratches or anything on it.
And no nicked corners or anything.
Yeah, no nicked corners or anything. I mean, it's perfect.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I think
Absolutely amazing.
Compton thought that the guy had thrown it in there. Somebody threw it in the
Accidentally.
back bin or something because he said, "Are you sure?"
Have you ever heard of a grading company called Haynes Tulving?
Not offhand.
Check this out. I'm going to go ahead and make myself large again. Not to, take up all the time or anything, but Mr. Compton bought this for Zoey at the coin show. And you can see here, it says Haynes Tulving on the back of it. And this is a cool case. This is a cool slab. It's a 1960p Franklin $half Proof 64. That is a cool case. And it's got the price right on it. But that's not what he give for it, obviously. But it looks like an older slab. And I've looked them up and I found a couple coins on them, but they're not really newer coins. They seem to be all older coins. And I don't know if there's
that style of case, that style of slab, was used in the 80s.
okay.
Uh,
See, that's more information than what I could find about them.
yeah, that looked like a Blanchard slab, which you see those a little more often. But pretty much it was investment coin companies that were doing, okay, this is what we have our grade as.
Oh, okay, cool. See, that's more information than what I could find on Google.
Kevin
Mr.
gave
Kevin's
me a
better than Google, y'all.
1949D and MS64 red.
Old slab.
Oh, yeah.
Old
Old green
slab.
label.
Old green label, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
My son took a look at it, and it was real red and everything and shiny, and he said, oh, well, this one's in good shape, but of course they put it in this box. He doesn't know about grading. But he thought it was in such good shape because somebody kept it in this plastic thing. Yeah,
looky here.
Haynes
Toving went to jail for scamming and stealing clients' money. Look him up.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Haynes Toving was my friend, and I have many rolls of St. Gaudens from him. Whoa.
But yeah, just that kind of slab is early 80s. That's all I know.
Nice. Last night on Ravenhawk Coins, Compton won the end of stream giveaway, and it was huge. I don't know what all was in it, but the end of stream giveaways at Ravenhawk are usually pretty good. And he also got a 5-ounce silver round from Miss Ida Herring.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I just remembered that Tiny stole my puck.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
I have your puck?
Yeah.
I do. It's in my messenger bag.
Yep. We put it in your bag so I wouldn't forget it.
Now we have 3 pucks. We don't have 2, we have 3.
Yep.
Mr. Joe Durbin give me and Bassman a puck on the first day, so we've got a Durbin puck. And then the second day, Zoey didn't go the first day. She wanted to go on Saturday. So Zoey actually walked around with me, Mr. Kevin, Compton, and Bassman for a couple hours at the show. That's about all she can handle. And she was getting overwhelmed with the crowd, and she was hurting and stuff. So she decided to bow out early. But her and Bassman was wearing their Zoey Strong shirts, and Zoey got recognized a couple times, and that was pretty cool. She was excited about that, and they seen this, this cartoon, and then they were like, oh, "You must be Zoey." And so Zoey, got some FaceTime with some people. I wish she would have been there on the first day. She would have got to meet a lot more YouTubers. But the second day, she met Daddy Pa and Compton. That was the big one she wanted to meet. She really wanted to meet Compton. Of course, she wanted to meet you too, Mr. Kevin.
Oh, thank you.
But Compton's been in her coin world, for about the same amount of time as Bassman. And of course, Compton sent so many friend mails. She felt like she knew Compton already. And she knows that I talk to Compton every day on the old Facebook Messenger. So she was really excited to meet Compton. Not taking anything away from you, Mr. Kevin.
Oh no, not at all. I got to meet her the night before when we all went to dinner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mr. Kevin was sitting at we were sitting at dinner, and they come up. Now I'm gonna tell on you. You know, we're sitting at dinner, and the server walks up and goes, "Is this going to be on separate checks?" And Mr. Kevin goes, "Nope, one check, one check." And we thanked him. We thanked him for getting dinner, and he goes, "For all these guys do for me, that's the least I can do is buy them dinner."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
No,
Funny
you
thing
guys-
about dinner was
You guys
the
do
table.
so much for me. Yeah. A dinner is barely thanks enough.
Oh no, you think it's enough. You think it's enough. We really we really
don't-
appreciate you, Mr. Kevin.
Don't
Thank
sit round people at a round table.
Yes.
Yeah. They
And,
were
uh,
crushing Mr. Kevin in the corner. I was like, nobody puts Mr. Kevin in the corner.
And he never said. We just sat down at the table where it was, so I didn't think anything about it.
Yep.
And he never said a word to me. I could have backed up and pulled the table toward me and at least got it off of me. He never said a word, but we'd see him reaching under the table and stuff, and I was trying to figure out what he was doing. He was trying to let the leaf down once he found out it had a leaf.
They had leaves. They had leaves on the edges of the table that you could fold up and underneath the table. And he's sitting there going with the table, and finally he goes, I'm trying to get this leaf down. So the lady ended up, me and Bassman are on the other side of the table trying to figure out how to get it down. And that woman just walks over and goes, I'm like, yeah, see?
You see, you just ask the person that knows the answer already. I mean, there's no sense in reinventing the wheel.
Yep. But after that, he was nice and comfortable. But before, I mean, a gentleman this wide, you put him in a spot this wide, he's not going to be comfortable. And he's sitting there full of that thing, and it's jamming him in the stomach. And I'm like, what in the world's going on?
Yeah, and it's like, hey, I can deal. Once I found out it was a leaf, it was like, okay, yeah, let's try.
Let's get rid of that. I couldn't set my soup down because whenever it was sitting there, it was right on that.
Right on that lip.
For it to cool it down, and it kept moving around.
We got Mr. Mark Lewis in here. I forgot to say hello to Mr. Mark Lewis. We got Safety 13. I've seen Safety 13 in here. We have KG Coins. Favorite name that I say. Brown Sugar 0069. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Hope your mother's doing okay. I seen you said sorry late at doctor's with mama. Hope she's doing okay. I hope it was just a checkup and nothing.
Yep.
Nothing pending.
Oh, sorry.
Seems like I missed someone else too.
Safety 13.
Scottis. Yep, said Safety 13. Morning, everyone. See everyone. Hi, Tiny Numismatics, Bassman, and Kevin.
I don't know if you called him out, but we have Mr. Chad here.
Chad Wolferschlegerhausenbergerdorf. Good morning, sir.
See, I can't get that. I always miss one of the syllables.
Yeah, you can't read it section at a time. You just gotta Wolferschlegerhausenbergerdorf. Of course, I say it in my sleep sometimes, so. It's just repetition. You just got to say it over and over and over and over and over. You got it.
All right. Got it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's see.
Chad Wolferschleger Hausenbergerdorf. Hey, what do you know?
Pretty
There
good.
you go.
Pretty much, I just started reading each individual syllable, and it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Yep. Because, see, people look at it and they're like, wolf, what? Stick, stink, what? You just got to read the letters as you go.
So I'll just say, hey, Wolfie.
There you go. Compton says, I'm so excited. If I win anything else, I'll pass it out. I'll pass out. Let me speak from experience here. Passing out is not all it's cracked up to be.
It's not
No,
not a
it's
lot of
not.
fun.
Compton said he almost peed myself when he called my name the second time. Yeah, he won the midstream giveaway and the
that
end of stream giveaway. He gave the first giveaway to Miss Ida Herring for St. Jude's auction.
Yeah.
So that was really cool of him. And it was the good karma that let him win the end of stream giveaway.
nice.
I'm not going to highlight that second comment. Yeah, I am. But that's enough of that. just put that out there for a second.
I did get quite a few filler coins for a book, my penny book, and
Nice.
a cent book. And the weird thing was, P's and D's of the same year.
Yeah, couldn't hardly find the P's and D's of the same
They
year.
were. I'd either have a D or a P. But
Yeah.
had
Is he breaking up on your end, or is it
Yeah,
just
he's
mine?
roboting. Yeah.
You're
Am I?
roboting, Bassman. A little bit.
Well, I'll just speak slower so that
Shoot. So you get in between it.
get in between the skips.
So if you speak, well, yeah, that worked. But yeah, he got a lot of the early years, which was really good. They were all wheat cents, except for
Two Indians.
two Indian. Yep, I couldn't
And
remember.
they
if
were
it
the
was one
same
or two.
year. They were the same year, I think, but they were different.
Yeah, they were. One was in a
No,
lot
I'm
better
sorry.
condition.
One was a no, that's the nickel. Never mind.
Yes, he bought a V nickel for $1.
Nice.
And it
Yep.
was in fair to good condition. I mean, it was, you could still read everything, and it wasn't all, wore
All
out
melded-
around the edges and
All
stuff.
mine melded out, gone.
Yeah, the V was all there. It was in pretty good shape. We were looking through the half price bin, and I was trying to help him as much as I could until my eyes started going crossed from looking at little tiny numbers. But
Mhm.
I caught that V nickel, and I seen it, and I was like, he said, if you find anything that's a good deal, let me know. And I'm thinking, you're in the half price bin. Everything's a good deal,
Mhm.
And then I was like, but this is a really good deal. And it was marked for $2 to begin with. And I'm like, a V nickel at $2? If it's all wore out and, destroyed
Yeah.
or, gouged
It's in
out or
good shape.
been skipped across a parking lot, yeah. But it was in good condition. And I was really surprised that it was in the half price bin.
Yeah, sometimes you'd be shocked at what you can find in those. Sometimes dealers are just making you look, trying to make you work for a good deal.
Yep. That's
But
like that
sometimes
slab that
good deals
Compton
can be
picked
there.
up.
I got an
And that guy said
05.
there was a lot of slabs in that half price bin. He said, and I'm surprised
Yeah.
they're not all gone.
Yeah. I got an 05 and an 07 Indian.
Yep.
The 07, I showed them to Tiny to see which one I should buy. I was just going to get one.
Got a
But then, after looking at it, I couldn't pass that 07. No way.
Yeah, no way.
That sucker's
It-
toned or whatever that is, that the coloring of the coin.
Oh, it was
It's so
purples
awesome.
and greens. It
No,
was
it's
gorgeous.
the one it's kind of it's a penny, the cent, colored, but it's dark. And yet the face and the lettering and all is kind of light.
Oh, you didn't get the one that was all toned up purple and stuff?
Not real. Well, it's purple and stuff. It just looks dark to me. I don't know if that's purple or, yeah, I guess it is.
Huh?
You forgot to say Evening is Lucky Nickel.
Oh, yeah. Forgot Compton went out and met Laura Lala out at the car, walked us out when I took Zoe out to the car.
I was doing some very important reading.
got pictures with us. Yeah. Laura Lala stayed in the car and she was reading a book as per usual, you know. Stayed up late last night, way past her bedtime, reading a book last night too. Just had to add that in there. But Mr. Compton found out that the first coin Laura ever bought was a buffalo nickel. So what's he do? He flips open his wallet and he pulls this beautiful 1935. Thank you for that. I was thinking it was 36, but it's a 1935 full date buffalo nickel out of his pocket, out of his wallet, and handed it to her. And that was his lucky buffalo nickel.
Oh, nice.
So she wanted me to thank you for that again, Mr. Compton. First coin I ever bought, says Mark Lewis, was an 1881 SMS 63 Morgan. Wow.
Nice.
Yep. Mr. Kevin picked up something from Compton.
Oh, yeah.
1899 Mexican un peso. And there's a 1900 un peso, eight Royals in the
Royale.
end of the stream box. Royales, yeah. Sorry. Royals. What am I thinking?
I know.
Well, actually, it's Real.
There was a lot of silver down there.
Mhm.
Oh, yes. I wanted to, if I was going to pick up anything, it would have been one of them coins from Daniel at Coin Help You. Can you remember what that coin was, Mr. Kevin?
Not
That
off the
one
top.
that show deal
Yeah,
he had.
show special. What was that thing?
It was a 2021. I know that, but it was
It
an
was
actual
$1.
coin. It was $1 coin. It was 1 ounce silver for $28. And he
Some
had
kind of
tubes of them.
commemorative.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had rolls of them, and they were $28 a piece. If I was going to pick up anything, I was going to pick up one of them, but I didn't. I didn't pick up anything. I looked at a lot of stuff. I wanted a lot of stuff, but I didn't pick up anything.
I looked at them and thought, well, I'll come back, and I never did go back and get one of them. But
Yeah.
when I looked at that 09, I grabbed it. That was it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wasn't coming back.
Yeah. There was no, because I figured Bassman will shop the first day and he'll buy the second day. And he really surprised me when he said, "Is that a VDB?" And he picked it up and said, "Yep, sure shooting. That's a VDB." And he's like, "That's mine." And he had a death grip on it. He was holding it close to him. He's like, "This is mine." He kept looking and looking and looking.
Bought it and a nickel the first day. That was all I bought.
Beautiful 45S Jefferson nickel,
Oh, yeah.
which
I
he handed
looked
to
and
me
looked
right
and
after he
looked
bought
for
it. And I was
rolls
like,
of
"What are you
pennies.
doing?"
Nothing.
Yes. I didn't see any rolls of wheat cents. Usually,
Yeah.
or bags. Usually,
Yep.
they sell them by the pound or 5-pound bags. They didn't have any anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Everyone we asked, nope, don't have any.
Didn't bring him this time.
Yep, didn't bring them this time. Compton needs a 1909S and 1900S VDB.
Well, I think I have a 1909S that's available. Might be able to put it on an auction sometime.
There you go, Compton.
I don't have an S. Mine is, I think it's a P.
Yep, it's Philadelphia
I
VDB.
believe it was a Philadelphia, yeah.
But yeah, when I got back from the coin show, I found a package at my front door.
Oh, nice. The Vault Box.
Yeah.
Series 3. Did you open it?
Yes, I did. I
What'd you
I haven't filmed me opening them, but you know what?
I almost
Gonna
removed you from the stream instead of making you large. Sorry.
They come with a $1 gold back.
Oh, and that's a Nevada too. Those ones are cool.
Oh yeah.
What? 1886 MS-65 Vault Box Series 3.
Yep.
Very cool.
And
That's a cool
yeah,
coin.
the nice thing about these boxes, they're magnetic, so they close and they make a nice presentation.
Nice.
And then the other one I got also comes with a gold back. This one is a Utah.
Nice. I believe that's the one I have is Utah. Oh, wow. 1901 MS-64 Red Brown Vault Box Series 3.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Yeah. I don't see red brown very much, but I don't see much brown of anything on this coin.
That's what I'm saying. I was looking for the brown. I see a little tiny bit on the bottom of the back, but that's it. Not enough to say brown.
Yeah.
No, I don't even have my light on for the coin cam.
Oh, wow. Are they calling that one little corner down there red brown? The whole thing red brown for that one little corner?
I know, because look at it. I would have given it a red myself.
Yeah,
but
really.
Hey. Yeah.
I do like how they went to the Sheldon scale on the Series 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, that 10 scale, that's only 1982 and later. So all of these classic numismatics, they had to go by the Sheldon scale.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Yeah, Compton saying, oh, no, that's red. Daddy Pa's in the house. Where's Daddy Pa?
Daddy Pa?
Daddy Pa is a very, very cool fellow indeed, y'all. I enjoyed meeting Daddy Pa. He walked up before we were even inside. It said Tiny Bassman. Turned around and there's this gentleman standing. I'm like, okay. He goes, Daddy Pa, and I'm like, yes, nice to meet you. We knew he was going to be there. He also came all the way up from Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
He actually lives like 20 minutes away from Bassman in Arkansas. I'm like, you guys could have rode together.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
But it was very cool to meet you, Daddy Pa. I really appreciate you coming and introducing yourself. It was very cool.
He got me to change my method of the route to get back, because it's the route I should have taken probably to get there, but when I looked it up on the computer, it gave me a different route.
Yeah.
But that route went through a lot of small towns.
Yeah.
And, when you can drive completely to the edge of Arkansas at 75 miles an hour, you're making a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
And we did 55 a lot going up.
Yeah.
So that added time on and miles.
We got a lot of good time coming back. If it hadn't been for stopping to eat and stopping at the Love's gas stations, we would have been back sooner. But
I found out one thing from Mrs. Bassman that I did not know about Mr. Best Friend over here. He is a shopper. Not just any shopper. He will look at some. He was in Love's gas station for an hour looking at hats, y'all.
yeah,
She goes, if you didn't spend an hour in Love's looking at hats, I was like, you stood there looking at hats in a gas station for an hour. He goes, well, the ones I wanted to look at were in the bottom. He said, the ones I wanted to look at were in the bottom, so I had to move all of them to get them out of the way.
And there's a basket that's so full it's falling out of it anyway. And then you got to try to dig in it to get to the bottom. And the one I finally worked at to get for my son, I probably should have gotten anyway, but I didn't. But it was a size 8. I put it on my head and it about swallowed me. And when we got home, I gave him a hat, and we bought him one so he'd have one to mow in.
Yeah.
And because it had mesh, he doesn't like the mesh on them. And so I got him one with mesh so it would be cooler. And when he did, it just barely fits over all his hair. He's got curly hair. And
Got a lot of hair.
so I should have got him the green 8 that I started out to try to get him, because it would have probably at least fit better than it would did on me. My head was against the top of it, and it was as far down as it could go.
Just over his ears like a football.
Hanging
helmet.
over my ears.
Oh boy.
Mr. Lewis is congratulating you on some good coins there, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, I definitely did better than most of the videos that I've watched on it. One of the Morgan dollar retails at about $230. The penny retails around 180. So I know I did better than most. So yeah, thank God for that. I would have loved to see one of those red cores.
Oh yeah, I was as soon as you told me you bought 2 of them, I'm like, come on, Mr. Kevin, hit one of the big ones.
Oh, I wish, but you know what? For getting some of the small base hits, I mean, you know what? At least I got safe on both of them. That there were no whammies.
Wow. Mark Lewis was asked a Bassman if he's been fishing, and Bassman answered him, no, unfortunately not. But Mr. Mark Lewis says, I've been catching a lot of nice striped bass. Striped bass, for those, Compton asks him, you caught a 60-pound bass. Striped bass, Compton, get up to like 100 pounds. They're huge fish. I mean, they're absolutely, some of them get monstrous.
They get up like tarpon.
Yeah, they get big.
And in all of my years of fishing, I've caught one full-blown striped bass that I know of. And it was so small that it was hard to tell if it was a striper or not. But I pulled the bait out of the water and had about a 50-pound striper chase it to, up out of the water one time, which I mean, I'd have hooked him at the boat side, if he'd have caught that bait. Yeah. But that's the closest I've come to catching a striper. I don't know why I don't catch them. I guess I stay too shallow for them, Fishing
KG coins.
Short.
KG coins. This is actually Smiles, KG's wife. Very nice meeting all of you. We're driving back now. It was actually Mrs. KG that spotted me first and told me that KG himself was driving her crazy with the brown sugar.
Yeah, when they ran into me, I was over by Daniel's table, and Miss Smiles, she was like, the dissemination of information, trying to get the saying right, and you know what? Sometimes I have a hard time with it too.
The dissemination to information to the new stacking nation.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Yep.
Yeah, I was just wandering around, but everybody would spot Tiny sticking up out of the group, and go to him. Compton stood beside me for several minutes before he even knew I was there. And Tiny was handing him stickers. So I pulled a sticker out to give to Daddy Pa, and I was holding one to give to Compton. And he's standing there, and he's standing. Finally, I just stuck it in front of him, and he went, "Pass, man!"
He was standing there talking to me and Zoe, and telling Zoe how nice it was to finally meet her, and especially in person and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, he's like, "Pass that." Yeah, Zoe was quite a hit at the show. She got some free coins from Floralina at the coin op. They had a thing there for kids, and she got some nice coins from coin op. They were really taking care of. There was a lot of tables that had boxes there that says "for the kids" on them, and they had some nice. One place was giving away old green rattlers to kids.
Oh, nice.
I mean, they had a whole. I mean, there was one of the coin boxes for slabs. It was absolutely full, and everyone I seen, you could look through them and see them. They were all rattlers, and I was like,
Ooh.
wow. I'm like, they're really doing it up for the kids. There weren't that many kids besides Zoe. I only seen 2 other kids the whole show.
Yeah.
And that really, I don't want to say hurt my feelings, but it made me sad. It made me sad that there weren't more. The other 2 kids I seen were definitely with their grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see a couple out in the parking lot?
I saw probably about a half dozen kids in there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they were sparse, but they were there. And actually, you could tell when it was the kids because you would see this white 3-ring binder that all of them were getting because they were doing a treasure hunt around the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe, we never did that for Zoe. Zoe was only like 6 off from guessing how many shield cents was in that.
Oh, wow.
In that thing. There was like 736 or something like that, and she put like 732 or 730 or something like that. She was.
Oh, wow.
When they said 730 something, she goes, "That's what I wrote," and I was like, "No, you wrote like 730 or 732 or something like that." But there was somebody that guessed it right on the nose, and then somebody was 1 off.
Oh, wow.
And they give
But
them
he
both
was 1
prize.
over.
Yeah, he was 1
1
over.
over.
The second one was right on, and one was 1 over, and they give them both a prize. So that was
nice.
Cool.
They were within 1, but one guy was just 1 over, and they gave him a prize of it. And I was thinking, well, Zoe was under.
Yeah, Zoe was under. Yeah, she was only 4 away.
But then they said the other guy was 1 off too, or something, and they were giving them both a prize.
Yeah.
So she didn't get it.
Oh well.
I never did go guess, but I would have got it.
As soon as we walked in, I want to give Coin Op another shout out. Coin Op was giving away free stickers, free can koozies for your cans, and free pins. These pins, usually you see channel pins and they're plastic. These are real metal pins and are really nice quality.
Yeah, they're nicely done.
Yeah, they're really nicely done. And I think it's Robert's son-in-law that does the live streams, that was doing the live streams.
Mm-hmm.
He was an Iron Man. And by Iron Man, you say Iron Man and that's something continuous for a long time. He would take a break every 2 or 3 hours for like 5 minutes and then get back online. He had live streams. Well, you folks probably know because you watch Coin Op. He was an Iron Man this weekend. He was on both days live streaming all day long from the show. And I sat and watched him for a little while. Absolutely amazing job. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I was sitting right out by where they were when he had Daniel on from Coin Help You. And it was I was just watching the interview as it was going, and I was typing in the chat saying hi to folks.
Nice.
And then actually I just saw from KG Coins, Ms. Smiles said KG won the giveaway for I gave JB, I think his initials are. I gave them I sponsored a giveaway for a MS70 2020 Silver Eagle.
Oh, nice.
And I got a really good deal on it at the show, and it was like, you know what, I'm going to pass it along, my good fortune. And yep, glad to see that KG got it. I'm glad somebody we know got it.
Nice. That's really cool. And KG won it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it said, but JB said he was going to send Soup a prize anyway. Because I guess they called Soup's name and then they weren't there or something like that. But they sent him going to send him a prize anyway. Oh yeah, Mr. Daniel. I didn't get to go back, but Mr. Daniel was handing out 2024 Red Books for free. And Compton went over there and got him one.
Nice.
Yep.
I already had one.
Yeah, it was at the end of the day, and Compton went over there and got one, and I was like, I'll go back over there and get one. And then I was like, I'll go get one for Zoe because Zoe loves going through the Red Book and checking out stuff. And I was like, I'll go back over there. And me and Bassman were looking through the half price thing where he bought all those wheat cents. And then I was like, we were walking out of the show, and me and Bassman were like halfway to his hotel because we walked out of the convention center and down around the block. And that's where the convention center was here. Mr. Kevin's hotel was like linked onto the convention center right beside it. And then Bassman's was behind where Mr. Kevin was staying. So we walked down around the block and we were halfway there, and I happened to think about it, and I was like, forgot to go back and talk to Mr. Daniel about one of the Red Books for Zoe.
And you know what? I was in the hotel that was joined to the convention center. Mm-hmm. But when we tried to go through that hallway, the doors were locked, so we had to go outside anyway.
Oh wow, that's horrible. Going to have a big, the 40th annual. I mean, that's huge. 40 years for a coin show in the same city. That's amazing. But not to let you through the place where you need to be, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, somebody said something to the management about it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. I think it was open on Saturday, but Saturday I was checking out and fixing to get everything into the car to leave, and I had to go outside anyway. So,
yeah.
Didn't get to try it out on Saturday.
Well, what got me was that nice area out there they had with all the wire tables to sit at. Out in front of the convention center. Those doors across there, and then all you could do is go out. You couldn't come back in. You had to go all the way around to the front door again to get back in.
But they fixed that for Saturday.
Yeah, the second day they had those doors open where you could get back in.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know one thing. I'd have been putting a rock in one of them dudes like they did on the hotel.
Yeah, the back door to Bassman's Hotel, they had a little rock sitting there that they always stuck in the door because you couldn't get back in that door. Somebody stuck a rock in that door. Yeah.
The scanner at the door didn't work with your keys so that you could get in. So people kept putting this rock in the door.
I seen you write that down, Mr. Kevin. I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Mr. Azure Blue. Where did his comment go? I just had it. There it is. Mr. Kevin, find me a decent deal on a 1928 Peace Dollar MS-66. And I seen him write it down, Azure Blue. So, Mr. Kevin
put it on the shopping list.
And I also seen Compton wants an MS-65 Morgan. I can't remember what year he said. I'll have to go back up and look. But he said he's looking for an MS right here. I want an MS-65 Morgan. It doesn't give a year or give a date.
I believe he's talking about this one.
Ah, nice.
No, it's a beauty. Yeah.
But he says the next thing he's going to save up for is a certain MS-69 2021 Denver that somebody he knows has that he's going to buy. Yep. 55 Chevy, you have a good day, Doctor. It was good. It was good to see you. And I'm glad the church is coming along its way. I'm really happy about that. That's really cool. Old Bell, good to see you, man.
Good morning. Well, afternoon now for us.
Can you believe we're at an hour?
Where does it go?
See, I didn't even see this because I was ignoring it.
Yep.
I was like, no.
Yep. I didn't even. Really. I just looked down and noticed, and it was coming up on 2 minutes.
Yeah. But I guess that's it for today, folks. We will see you Wednesday with an auction preview. And if you didn't know, like every name in here that I've seen does know, over on Mr. Kevin's channel, that's Coins Making Sense, we have an auction on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like I said, on Coins Making Sense channel. 12 beautiful items. He's already started filling out the spreadsheet. I seen you in there this morning.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a couple awesome. Is that how it's spelled?
Awesome shop.
couple awesome items on your spreadsheet already. And all I'm going to say is Morgan's. But it's got some awesome items on there already, and we look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday right here on Talkin with Tiny with Mr. Kevin and Bassman. And hope to see you out at the auction on Wednesday, too. We'll have an auction preview on Wednesday right here showing you a lot of the awesome items that'll be at the auction. So come back for that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Hey, teacher, 1388.
Sorry so late. Hello. How are you doing? See you later. There, teacher 1388, because we're about to say goodbye.
Yep. Well, I'll kick it off. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, Bassman, for having me on this. I enjoy myself thoroughly every time I'm on with you guys. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Always an honor to have you, Mr. Kevin. Always.
Well, for now, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Mr. Kevin. Bassman put up the official Tiny Numismatics and Zoe Strong official merchandise link. Thank you for that, Mr. Bassman. Appreciate it, sir. You there, Bassman? Bassman's internet disconnected, I do believe, or his power went out. So I will say he's wishing he was fishing. But you guys have a good day. Like I said, Bassman put up the Tiny Numismatics official merchandise and Zoe Strong merchandise. The new logo, the old logos are on shirts and coffee mugs. Zoe Strong is on shirts, all different kinds of shirts, everything from muscle shirts to hoodies and stuff like that. And there's several different ones, different colors and everything like that. That's enough of, hey, right here we go. Now he can say goodbye himself.
I'm sorry.
You're all right.
Have a good week. I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
I love it. But I love each and every one of you, even you lurkers in the back. You guys stay safe and healthy. Don't forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.